Good afternoon. Yes. I'm happy that all of you have received second year of the Discovering Buddha Within from His Eminence Yongey Mingyur Rinpoche. I'm very happy for you. As a person who came so far, flew in aeroplane for many hours, and that means you are very dedicated to learn the Dharma. Because of that, it is the duty of all of us who are supposed to teach Dharma. It is our duty to teach you. And His Eminence did very well. He always does well. And I'm very happy for all of you. And I'm very happy to see you for a short while now, because tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock, I have to travel. Okay? So anyway, very good. And I was told that you wanted to know something about Bodhicitta. And actually, Bodhicitta, how many of you speak Chinese? Okay. Many people think Bodhicitta means kukutiti. So please help me how to describe kukutiti. Please describe. Somebody who... No. Kukutiti. Kuku means cry. But kukutiti means, person like a very sensitive person, cries very easily and become shaken very easily, and something like that. Easy to be moved, shaken and moved easily. Actually, that's what general perception of if you are a bodhisattva, you should cry a lot, and you should be very super sensitive, and you can't bear and stand to see something goes wrong, So that is a general perception, and I can't disagree with that. But every kukutiti is not bodhisattva. So many kukutitis are actually a sign of weakness. So many, not all of them, but so many, because it's for example, if you are walking on the bank of a river, and your friend just falls into the river, and you can't afford to be kukutiti. You have to do everything to save your friend from drowning. If you kukutiti, your friend will be dead. Yes. So that kind of kukutiti is not necessarily bodhicitta. Okay? But of course, bodhisattvas, a person who practices bodhicitta is a bodhisattva. And bodhisattva should be kind, sensitive, compassionate, and loving and caring, of course. But should not be so sensitive that one becomes dysfunctional, No. Yes. When you become dysfunctional at the most crucial moment, then you will fail your duty. Yes. So that way, Bodhisattva, the Tibetan translation is very accurate. Of course accurate, but easy to explain. Bodhi is Bodhi, Buddhahood, enlightenment, Bodhi, Changchup, Tibetan we say Changchup, Bodhi, Changchup. Then Sempa, Changchup Sempa. Have you heard the word Changchup Sempa? Yes, that is a direct translation of Bodhisattva. Sempa. So, Sempa can have two spelling. Sem means mind, heart. Pa, just word pa, one syllable, is one who have body mind. But proper writing is tao pa pa, ta pa pa a, three syllable. Pa means brave, and unwavering and unshakable. So Bodhisattva, by definition, is saying, I wish to reach Buddhahood for all mother sentient beings, to bring them to Buddhahood. So, how much of a responsibility you have taken? You know, you are not saying, I wanted to give all sentient beings $1 million each. You know, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean I wanted to sponsor all sentient beings in the whole universe for all their livelihood, medical bill, insurance, food, boarding, lodging, education, everything. It doesn't mean that. If I say I wanted to be the patron of every human being on earth, 8 billion, you will definitely think I have good heart, but totally out of my mind. Yes, and also you will definitely think I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, because even I say I'm going to give all human beings on earth 1 spoon of sugar. Just 1 spoon of sugar, not very good for them, but 1 spoon of sugar, make them taste sweet. That is also crazy. How are you going to do that? How much will it cost? 1 spoon of sugar cost how much? 10 paisa?
More than that. 25
paisa? So like that, you know. So if it is that way, if I say I want to give all human beings on earth 1 rupee, it will be 8 billion rupee. So how do I do that? And how much benefit will it bring to them actually? And some human beings have to travel 24 hours by 747 aeroplane to collect 1 rupee from me. How much it will cost for them to collect 1 rupee from me? It is so impractical, so unrealistic, and so worthless. Worthless. Yeah, if you buy a cheapest cup of tea, you will get maybe a quarter of a cup. For that you travel 24 hours back and forth, and I'm giving them trouble, not giving them benefit. So now, by having said that, then now you know what Bodhicitta means. I wish to attain Buddhahood. Buddhahood, become Buddha. Become Buddha doesn't mean, pretend to be Buddha. Yeah? Train to act like a Buddha. It doesn't mean. It doesn't mean lose your mind. It doesn't mean that. You become just like Buddha Shakyamuni. How long did it take for Buddha Shakyamuni to become reach Buddhahood? 2,568 years ago. How long did it take for him? 3 trillion eon. From his first Bodhicitta until the Buddhahood took 3 trillion eon. Not just learning how to act like a Buddha, not just learning, training how to talk like a Buddha and truly become Buddha, but not for one day, forever. Not for any other reason, not to break a world record, but to become the true Buddha, to bring every single sentient being, not only human being, sentient being from the highest to the lowest, not only from earth, but entire universe. Not only one universe, the entire space. Not one galaxy, entire space. All the realms. So that is Buddhahood. So in order to truly take that step, you have to have a heart that is size of entire space, isn't it? Definitely not Kukutiti. Even this one is saying something. Okay. So now this way we it is actually a miracle. It is a miracle. Such a big thing. We can do it in a very simple way. And we can mean it. You just repeat after me. I wish to reach Buddhahood for the benefit of all sentient beings throughout the space to reach Buddhahood. So easy. But then, when you know it, two things happens. When you know the magnitude, then at the first stage, you get inspired. You just came out of second year of discovering Buddha within. It is very nice, very nice. But then, when that euphoric stage cools down, then the reality, you see, gee, what did I say? What did I do? Man, what did I get into? What did I get into? What I managed to get myself into? It is a huge. Nothing can be bigger than that. Nothing can be bigger than that. Yes? So, then you practice, go on and on and on, and many of you already have done that. You must be practiced. Some of you, I know, learned from me for many years, and some of you learned from many other great masters for many years, decades. I know. But some of you in this lifetime, quite new. Yes. But this life comes from the past life, so we don't know. How long? Many, maybe 100 lifetimes, maybe 1,000 lifetimes, maybe 1,000,000 lifetimes. I can guarantee in my mind, I don't know future. I'm not soothsayer, I'm not a druid. Druid. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not how do you say, one who can see the future. I'm not, none of that. But knowing little bit of Dharma, then knowing little bit of Dharma, none of you are first timer in the Dharma, for sure. Because you are not. You are comprehending, you are exposed to, you are learning way ahead of what somebody is supposed to learn in the kindergarten. Yes. You are reading and enjoying the Shakespeare. Yeah. So you are beyond kindergarten. Yes. For sure. But then, if you ask me, when did I start my connection to Dharma? I don't know better than you. And in this life, when you heard about Buddha, when you heard about Dharma, when you got some interest, it started there. But then that comes from the past. Because there's no present without past, there's no present without future. Everything is continuation. So therefore, none of you are brand new beginner. I am for sure. But by knowing the teaching of Buddha, not by knowing your mind, not by reading your mind. I can't even read my mind. How can I read your mind? So I will definitely misread your mind if I attempt. So I don't try to read your mind. I want to listen to what you say. I want to look at your face and interpret your expression. Because I'm being an old man, I have seen so many faces, and I don't know, why people make certain kind of faces, and why they do that. What is behind that little grin, little this, little that? I know little, so I know. So that way I know, but I don't know anything beyond that. So now, having said that, then when you practice further and further, then you really, truly understand and glad that you have the Bodhicitta. You have taken the Bodhisattva vow. This is a Bodhisattva vow. I did not give you Bodhisattva vow. I just made you repeat what Bodhisattva is supposed to think in few sentences, few words. So this way, then after some time, then this is the only thing that makes sense. What is purpose of life? Tell me, what is purpose of life? What are we doing here? You know, who are we? And am I this body? Am I this speech? Am I this mind? What am I? So when you learn about these things, then we all know we are here, and we are here, everyone, 8 billion human beings. And how many devas are there up there? I don't know. Must be countless times more than the humans, got to be, because they are great. And how many animals are there? We know, many times more than human beings, of course. The animals that are in the body of each one of us here in this room, and the animals on the carpet beneath us, animals in the air around us, in this room is several 100,000 times more than the amount of human beings on earth. That you know better than me, because that is your scientist. Science says that. Everything is just like particles of life, and then it also sometimes boils down to each one of us or so, just like all of those particles. Yes. So this is good. At the same time, this is a little bit confusing. I'm not an amoeba. Yeah, but then it will be quite prejudice for me to think I am better than an amoeba, because according to the teaching of Buddha, each one of us have been many billions of times amoeba in our past lives, and everything else. Okay? Single cell, double cell, all kind of life in the past, I'm sure. So, according to the teaching of Buddha, so that way, right now, we are quite good. We know how to dress, and we know how to put our clothes into washing machine, and we know how to change, and we know how to keep our hairs in order, and also we know how to do the easy way to just shave our hair, so we don't have to do anything, that part. But then there's many other things we have to do, So we have to wear caps and things like that because we don't have hair. Anyway, so these things, we are better than amoeba. We are more sophisticated than amoeba. Yes, right now. We are human beings of the planet Earth. But we cannot say anything beyond that, because this word, the ET, will be irrelevant. Yeah, we are not ET. For planet Earth of this solar system, of this galaxy, we are not ET. But for everybody else, we are E.T. We are E.T. Yes. And remember, E.T. go home, and then the tip of the finger, long finger, crooked finger light up. Yeah. So remember, so we will be one of them. If we are in faraway galaxy, we will have so much of a homesick, and even our finger pointing at the planet Earth direction, our finger will light up. So much power there of desperation. Yes. So when you're so desperate, you can do things, And when I was, it is maybe 50 years back, 40 years back, I read in the paper that there was a mother walking in the street, got to be a highway, and then her child running and almost run over by a car with a big speed, and she grabbed the car and stopped it, and then the child was saved. She's not Wonder Woman. She's not Superman, pretending to be a mother. She's not a superwoman. She's just an ordinary, everyday mother. But when she was so desperate, and when she was so dedicated, and when she was totally concentrated and focused, and nothing else in her mind, then she developed for that moment that power to stop the car. We all have that power. But it doesn't mean we have to be desperate, But she managed to exercise that. It manifested it for a short time to stop that car. Yes, that is power. And I don't know, I don't know any of you will do that. Because as a mother, you will do it for your child if you have one. But still, I will definitely request you not to try this at home. I don't want to be responsible for anything for this, like you let your child run and they're about to run over, go and grab the car, and never do that. That is stupid, meaningless, very dangerous, and unnecessary. You just hold on to your kid, and so like this. So this way, supernatural is within each one of us. But then another problem with Dharma practitioners. So many Dharma practitioners. No, I'm not talking about Westerners, I'm not talking about Asians, I'm talking about every Dharma practitioners, from where I come from to everywhere. Many of them, not all of them, but many of them have this fascination for supernatural. I'm practicing so that I want to have sign. I want to have some kind of supernatural sign, and I want to be clairvoyant, all these kind of things. And I personally am not one of them, because I am not interested to cook my tea with my finger. Or my concentration. I just put it in a pot and put it on the stove, very simple. I don't have to work, I don't have to go for meditation for 30 years to boil my tea in my palm of my hand. I don't have to do that, yes. But definitely that's doable. But then dedicating all your time in your lifetime just to achieve that, in my mind, is idiotic. because there's a billions of ways to do that. Buy from a tea shop, and just put it on the stove, or put it in a microwave, anything, so many things you can do. So this way, supernatural is there in each one of us. It is there. But that is not our purpose of practicing Dharma. And the supernatural power, if you are caught up into that supernatural power trip, then I tell you, for your comfort, supernatural power is in you. You don't have to do anything. And also, I must tell you one thing. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I think I'm right. Everybody wants to think they're right? So I also think I'm right. I don't think I like to have supernatural power. Because that kind of supernatural power, I look at you, you vanish. I look at you, and I look down here, a big boulder of diamond up here. I don't think I like it because it is so fascinating. At the same time, it is so detrimental. It is really detrimental. I don't want that. If somebody is going to give me that kind of supernatural power, when it really happened, I don't know what I would say. But right now, how I think is I say, please don't do that to me. Okay? Be nice to me. Don't do that to me. Yes. Don't. Yes. So that way, supernatural is there in each one of us. But we don't have to do anything about it. And then if we practice Dharma sincerely and wholeheartedly, I don't know how much of you are really involved in Dharma practice for the enlightenment. I don't know. Some of you might be. And then some of you might be involved in the Dharma practice to overcome the individual difficulties that you face in your life right now. Each one of us have some problems, and so we wanted to overcome that, and for that we practice Dharma. Some people just curious, curious, and because we all very much like the global thinking is reaching certain stage that everything become stagnant and everything become uniformed. And so we wanted to find out, is there something else, in life, in reality, other than we all perceive at this stage through our evolution, and wonder, is there some other way, some other things, some other truth? So many people come to Dharma for that. So regardless of all of that, then I go back to the basic. Nobody like to suffer, everybody like to be happy. So whether you are here to learn the ways to attain Buddhahood, or whether you are here to try to find out what's going on around here, or whether you are here to find an answer to the looming questions that you have in your life, or whether you are here very much like a stress management to get rid of the difficulties that each one of you have, it could be anything. But we all in absolute agreement, we all like to be happy. We all don't like to suffer. Yes. Is there anybody who like to suffer? Yeah. So, yes. So we don't like suffering. We like happiness if we have any choice. So this way, and we don't wish anybody to suffer. We wish all sentient beings to be happy. So although maybe after several years of listening to the Dharma in a remote foothills of Himalaya, maybe you're a little bit confused about what is happiness and what is suffering. Previously, you're quite clear what is happiness, what is suffering. Now maybe you're a little bit unsure, Let's have a second look. Anyway, we all like to be happy. None of us like to suffer. So Dharma practice is for us to overcome cause and conditions of suffering. Through that, we overcome suffering. We wanted to help everyone to overcome the cause and conditions of suffering so that they overcome the suffering. And we practice and cultivate the cause and conditions of happiness, and we wanted to help everybody, share to everybody the cause and conditions of happiness so that they practice that. So this way, that is very basic. And you don't have to be Buddhist for that. You don't have to be a Bodhisattva for that. You can be very kind, very sensitive, kukutiti. It's absolutely fine. Yes, absolutely fine. Wanted to be happy, don't want to suffer ourselves and others. So we identify everybody's cause and conditions of suffering. That is ignorance, that is greed, that is hatred, that is jealousy, that is ego pride. Okay? And everybody's cause and condition of happiness is kindness, contentment, harmony, love, compassion, wisdom. So that is cause and conditions of happiness. So that way we simplify everything, so that we don't simplify too much, then the purpose will be lost. So we simplify everything down to the basics, so that we know what we are doing. Okay? And now discovering Buddha within. So I end with one word. It is a little late. You must be tired tired of listening. No. You have been listening for days, and also I have to go very early, so I have to have proper sleep. Otherwise, tomorrow I would be like a zombie. Yes, yeah. So this way, I will now conclude. Okay. So I say, all of you, including me, every sentient being, they are perfect. You are perfect. I am perfect. Every sentient being from the highest to the lowest is perfect. Naturally. We don't have to do anything. Okay? We don't have to prove anything. Yeah. But then it's very difficult for us to be natural. So our altered state, then we have lots of imperfection. Yes. So when something comes in your mind that this is my problem, this is my weakness, this is my misunderstanding, then I want you to immediately remember this. It is not ultimate. It is relative. It is not permanent. It is impermanent. So if you remember this, you can make friend with anything. Even a tiger. We don't have tiger, but leopards. Even a leopard jump onto you. You know what will be the next stage? You know, they will mold on you, but not for fun, for a dinner. Yes. So then what will happen to you? You know, you become dinner. Yes. Dinner don't scream, dinner don't move, dinner is flat. So that's what will happen to you. But even that happen, it will not happen to you, okay? It will not happen to you. But even that happen to you, you will be able to say, this is impermanent. This is relative. There's no ultimate leopard. There's no ultimate me. Therefore, this relative leopard, impermanent leopard, is eating this impermanent me relatively. Yes. And that leopard cannot eat my ultimate. That leopard is not a killer ultimately. Yes. Because that leopard is also future Buddha. I'm also future Buddha. Yes. So in essence, I and the leopard one. But long as we call this body my body, long as we call that leopard's body, then we are two different sentient beings. And I am in this context of leopard and me in the jungle of the foothills of the Himalaya, then I am the prey and leopard is the predator. So what do? I tell you. That's not from my experience, you know, but I tell you, my common sense tell you. If you encounter a leopard just there like 10 foot away, you just stand there. You just stand there and don't move. Don't scream. Stand. And if you're wearing a jacket, especially if you're wearing an overcoat, very good. You pull the end of the overcoat above your head with your two hands, so make yourself very big, and big as possible, but slowly, slowly. And then leopard think it is so big. Leopard also have fear. Yes, it is not brave. It have fear. So you don't run, you don't move, you don't scream. You become bigger and bigger and bigger, and 5-6 times higher than the leopard. I almost can guarantee you will be okay. Okay, and then there's another one more remedy, that is, you don't go alone. You should have 1 or 2 persons with you and walk with confidence, and then you will be okay. Nobody was eating here for past almost 50 years that I have been here. Since 1976 I was here, so nobody was even bitten or even scratched. But I myself saw leopard in close counter, from car, of course, from car. From car, about 3-4 times. Yes, very good, beautiful leopard. Yes, from car. Yes. And so that way, relative truth and absolute truth, we should never get mixed up. Okay? But we should always remember, relative truth is the relative truth of the ultimate truth, and ultimate truth is the ultimate truth of the relative truth. Okay? So, ultimately, you are the future Buddha. Everyone. But you listen carefully. I did not say you are the future Buddhist. Okay? I'm not a Buddhist missionary. Okay? So you're not future Buddhist. Maybe you are, maybe not, I don't know. But that's not my issue. My issue is, you are the future Buddha. Yes. Everybody and everything is future Buddha. And even this environment which we manage to mess up so badly is also the pure land of the future Buddha. Yes, it is. So, all the best. Buddha bless you, Buddha bless you, Buddha bless you. Yes. If there's anybody here who's not Buddhist, then whatever you believe in, that bless you. Okay? And then even one of you or two of you or maybe half of you, one of the half of you is a non-believer, but then you believe in truth. So the truth bless you. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Have a nice day in the Holy Land of India. Okay. This country is the land of the Buddha. Prince Siddhartha became Buddha Shakyamuni here. Yes. Not very long ago, only 2,568 years ago. Yes. So, welcome to Holy Land of Buddha, and get the full benefit of it. All the best. Okay? Yeah.